NSU Soccer here with Coach Stu. How you doing today?
I'm good, Aaron. How are you, mate?
Doing well. Just a couple of quick questions for you right quick. We wanted to talk, me and Nicole, we talked defensive improvements coming out of the first weekend and thought maybe you could touch on some of them right quick. You know, Thursday night, very offensive aligned game between you and Oral Roberts. Ended out on a 4-4 tie, and then turned right around and went to SMU on Sunday, played against a much tougher opponent at home, at Dallas, and only allowed 2 goals and seemed to tighten up on defense a little bit. Could you touch up on some of the things that you noticed on the defensive side of the ball and kind of enlighten us a little bit?
It's polar extremes, I think, from one end to the other. You know, I thought all games meant to be 4-4. You know, for the Americans, they love a 4-4 game, not a 2-0 game. So, you know, like I've always said, it's a work in progress. You know, the fact that we scored 4 goals, we weren't a very offensive team really ever, I think proved to the girls that they can score goals, and you know, ultimately playing against a much tougher opponent in SMU, but we tweaked a few things and made life difficult for an opponent I think is going to probably challenge for the American this year.
So coming off that weekend, looking ahead now, we've got Prairie View A&M coming up next for you guys. Just give me some thoughts on your next opponent and what you plan to expect from them, and what do you expect from you guys coming out?
You know, Prairie View have been one of the top teams in the SWAC. You know they're full of confidence. You know they're a very athletic team. You know they can combine and play some soccer, and so it's never an easy game at this level. There's and Rice obviously is going to be kind of a bit like an SMU. You know, Brian Lee's done a fantastic job since he's been there, and took over a great program from Nikki Adams. So they went to the national tournament, had a run in the national tournament last year. So I expect that to be a very, very, very tough game.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Safe travels this weekend,
Thank
and
you.
we'll see you back here next week.
Cool.